Bitcoin is down, Litecoin's in the shitter. The markets are a bloodbath, Snippy subs are getting bitter. Okay, don't think too much on the vlogs. People get irritated.
So you guys always say it sucks when I sing.
Yeah, so here we are. Man, I have been busy. I've been really busy.
I could tell.
I've been doing videos. I've been doing a lot of remote viewing. I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's fun. We're doing a lot of work. Did you see the bloodbath video yet?
I did. I was actually out at dinner with two of my kids, so I kind of was doing this, looking. I could hear it. I heard everything. So I'm like, wow, I wonder what that means. How sure are you guys that it's related to crypto, though?
Yeah, I don't know. It really, for the people listening, and this is going to come out. We're giving a sample of it, and it is going to be in our first product. Daz and I were looking ahead, like, what's the big event for April in cryptos? And Daz emailed me and said, I got something kind of disturbing. Don't tell me. So I did it, and it was like, we're not sure. I don't know. And we were like, do we put this out? Do we want to put this out as our first product? Like, are you kidding me? So I don't know. We'll see. But that's, we honestly did it under our remote viewing protocol. So we'll see. It looked kind of serious for next month. I think the bloodbath is going to continue. They're making some money off of us. But you know what, Joe? I'm new to this. I bought Bitcoin at $12,000, and I don't even look. I don't care. I'm not afraid.
I mean, and the other side of it was you, and now what I understand, and three other remote viewers, Daz, you, and two other ones, have kind of confirmed the battleship thing with Litecoin.
Yeah, so, and we're going to have that out in our report. So did you see the one that we just sent you on? Is this a good time to buy cryptos or not?
Let me see.
It was the ACD. I sent you an email. I guess we can put that on screen. I just did that last night.
Oh, yeah, the one with the ACDC concert?
While you're putting it up, I will explain to the audience that it's what we call an ARV, associative remote viewing target. So you see A or B. It's a binary thing. If A occurs, the remote viewer perceives this. If B occurs, the remote viewer perceives this. And we saw that it was a good time to buy. Now, I don't like to do ARV all the time. I like other methods of remote viewing and other more elegant ways to find what we're looking at. But we did this as a down and dirty, and we did it for you. So
now we're talking about the AC/DC concert thing, right?
Yeah, if you can't find it, I can find it.
I've got it.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's my work.
And so tell the people what that means.
The tasking was, if it's a good time to buy cryptos, if you buy cryptos now, will you make money? Will you be happy? Buying cryptos in end of March and April. If it's a good time to buy cryptos and you will be happy, the viewer will perceive an AC/DC concert. If it's a bad time to buy cryptos, if it's gonna continue to just tank and you're gonna lose all your money, the viewer will see something else. And what I saw, I mean, look, did I see the AC/DC concert? It looks kind of like the stage to me. I had a very loud, metallic sounding thing with a lot of noise, and I had smoke in the air, and there's a smoke in the light show. So
yeah, you can see the smoke off to the left. There's also some to the right. You've got yours off to the left over here too. It's on land. We know that. Chugging, was that chugging sounds? I guess.
Yeah.
And what were these?
Yeah, a little bit of. I thought it was like complex, loud machinery, which I don't know, from a distance an AC/DC concert might sound like a noisy machine.
Now the other one was an arch, right? If cryptos are not good to get into, it was like an arch.
Like this, I think it was the St. Louis Arch.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't see that at all. I didn't get anything of that. So, That was
So
a little
let's.
down and dirty one for you.
What's that?
That was a down and dirty remote viewing session for you. We go into a lot more depth in the product we're going to put out, but
Now that one we kind of start off with the the bloodbath thing, which we were not going into detail in this video, but you had mentioned in about a week or so that'll probably be out. Now, was that just one of 3 pieces to that, or was that all of it?
that was all we did. We did. Daz said, "This thing that I see is so big, I don't see the other 3." I saw a bunch of pieces. I saw the lawsuit deal. I saw some kind of meltdown at a server type of thing, and then some violence. So we'll see. You know, remote viewing is not 100%, and we can be wrong. So, and this is not all we're putting out. We've done a lot of really interesting work. You know, we did a target for Bix. Weird.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, that's really good.
And there's another interesting piece in there that ties to my guy, Jean-Claude, a little bit that we won't discuss yet either, but I was pretty amazed by that. There might be a tie-in there that was really neat.
Okay. I'm going to see Bix on Maui tomorrow. I'm flying over to Maui to interview him, and we'll do a vlog together. I'm going to do a vlog like with a Mai Tai, with a little umbrella.
There you go.
Dick and Bix on the beach.
That's it, having a good time.
It'd be nice to meet him. Hey, I think I made a mistake. Let me get your opinion. Okay, I've been doing this vlogs at our channel, and thanks for sending people over there, by the way.
Sure.
Crypto Viewing. It's the Crypto Viewing channel on YouTube. And I've been doing stuff from the beach and kind of having fun. And Bix sent me an email yesterday just as I was getting ready to remote view, and he said, "Did you see that DNA is up 50%?" And I didn't check it. I just oh, Bitcoin's up 50%. So I made a headline and went, oh, I'm not Bitcoin, DNA up 50%. And it turns out it's really down since I made the prediction. It's up 50% like yesterday or in recent times. So it's been performing, I guess, better than some, but I think I jumped the gun on that, on calling credit for that. So my bad, sorry. I haven't looked at the comments today. I'm sure I'm getting slammed.
Well, it happens. And here's the thing, there was a lot of cryptos that have that DNA symbol. And they weren't called DNA coin, they were called something else, or in this case it's called EncryptGen, and the symbol is DNA, is the actual, trading symbol. But I had people, Joe, here's one. I'd forwarded you a few at first, and I was like, holy shit, there's like 7 or 8 of them now. Oh. But there was only one that had the symbol in the name of the coin. The symbol was DNA as far as, the trading symbol. Yeah. Not just the image of the DNA strand. So I was just like, wow, I mean, it could have been any of them, honestly, but there was only one that said DNA as the symbol on it. So I'm like, well, maybe that was it. But it wasn't enough for me to jump in myself. And I didn't tell anybody that I was either, because I felt like, well, I just didn't think there was enough there to call which one it was. Yeah. Because they all had the DNA symbol. Yeah.
Me personally, I didn't even get into cryptos until a couple months ago. So I'm really new to this. And I seriously, since I've been doing this remote viewing project, I do not look at the charts, because I kind of want to keep myself, I'm in a different space.
Yeah, you don't want to pollute it.
Yeah, I might put my stuff in like a blind trust and have my wife do it or something, or I don't obsess over the markets, and I'm really not that knowledgeable in terms of all the new tokens and ICOs. There are people in our organization that really know stuff, and I rely on them. So it's better if I don't know. So I'm what DNA is doing and blah, blah, blah. I do the remote viewing. So I'm not a guy to have a real intelligent conversation on what the latest IC. Although I do know of one that's coming out that I can tell you about in a couple of weeks. That's pretty interesting. And I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say I have inside stuff like it's going to rocket up or anything, but it's an interesting coin. There's an interesting story behind it. And it's an international thing. So, and I'll be able to, it wasn't really a remote viewing, kind of sort of remote viewing, but then I talked to someone and they said, hey, did you know? And they took me to lunch, and wow. I saw the video, I was like sworn, it's not possible to pass it around. But I'll give it to you when it comes out. So it's interesting going. What an interesting world this is. Crypto people are pretty interesting, awake people, I found. Nice people. I love the comments on our, so far, maybe I'm getting...
Oh, yeah. Wait till you grow a little bit. You'll get the trolls and the haters. And,
yeah.
You know, if they're real bad, I just ban them from ever commenting again. If they're not, I don't mind them having an opposite opinion. You know, it's fine.
Well, I worked in a newsroom for many years, so I have a thick skin. I know. You take the... But people have been really nice. But I am impressed with just talking with crypto people of how like awake they are about many things, not just cryptos. And it's a nice community. Nice community. I like you. I like Vix, and I've met some other people. So good community.
Yeah, my wife's like, well, maybe because she heard Vix was going there. She's like, well, we need to go to Hawaii. Let's go on vacation. I'm like, well, we got some things going on this year already. You know, we're going to a few places, and I'm like, maybe one day we'll do that. We'll go meet Dick while we're there.
Yeah, come. We'll take you out to dinner. Well, at least you're in Florida, so you're not freezing your butt up, you know. Yeah,
we're on the jet skis recently, you know, over here by the lake, and it's decent weather, you know. It's not real bad, not at all.
It's been really. It rained here today. We had bad thunderstorms. Anyway, so thanks for helping put the word out about our project, and thank you for your subs coming to our thing, and we're trying to give you some, you know. I started that channel and without really having too much to say. And I know crypto people are very much like, well, tell me something now. I don't want to watch you on the beach for a long time. I want to know what's the tip. Yeah. And we're going to be able to do that pretty soon. So thanks for bearing with us.
Yeah, I get that too. You know, talking for 15 minutes, you know, and they'll write it in the comments. All right, at 6 minutes, he's talking finally about whatever, you know, to me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's the same thing. People's like, time is money. I got people that tell me when they go to YouTube, no matter what my video is, no matter how long it is, their setting default is to play like at double speed. And YouTube can do that. So you can actually put a setting on the page, and then it'll just, you know, speed up talking just so they get the information quicker.
So, well, hopefully we got some information out at the beginning of this video. What we're going to do when we put our product out is we're going to give an executive summary. Like there will be a video of like, here it is, this, and this, like 2 minutes or a minute. And then if they want to watch the whole thing, like that video I sent you on the bloodbath, that was like 28, 30 minutes. I don't think people want to sit through all that to get, I mean.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a 20-minute video. And not one time was I like, hurry up, or, you know, hurry up and tell me. I like, the way it went was
oh, good.
It was fine. Like, I would not have even changed a thing on that one.
Okay. Well, you can share that with a few of your inside friends.
Okay.
You can, you know, we want some feedback like that. So if you have some people that need to see that, go ahead.
And let me make an announcement to everybody listening. You know, and I want to pull up this Wall Street cheat sheet thing again because it's just, man, has that thing just been so appropriate lately. Pictures. Make that big. Okay. So here's the old Wall Street cheat sheet that we keep, you know, showing day after day. I have. And if you look at the Bitcoin chart or just the entire crypto market chart, it looks just like this. This is basically the psychology of a market cycle. Starts over here, right? We have hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria. I'm a genius. We're going to all be rich. You know, then all of a sudden, we're getting complacent. No, it's going to keep going, but it's really not. Goes down, anxiety, denial, panic. Everyone sell. If you, like, for example, let's just go to CoinMarket, because I'm not sure if you've seen any of this stuff, Dick. Just to give you an idea.
Yeah. I like it. That's good.
So here's the entire crypto market, right? I want you to look at how insanely close this is to this picture. Right? You see the little up, back down, then we have this little double dip over here, this little tiny double dip, and then we have a further one down here. You look at it again. I mean, you have the whole thing. This is literally like a market cycle staring at. So when I see this, it's either ending right now or we got a little bit more down to go. And if you look at the actual, you know, psychology of a market here, what they call the Wall Street cheat sheet, Right where it says anger here, and I thought maybe we're right around here right this moment. So over the next few days, maybe a week or so, we might actually hit this low spot. So we may actually have more downward movement in crypto, but I don't know if I mean, from here to here isn't exactly a bloodbath compared to where it's at. Now from here, which would be like December of last year, to here right now, I know it's a bloodbath, oh my gosh, it's been going on for 3 months. But you guys were basically looking at April for the most part was your target, right? Or was it end of March? Was it strictly April?
No, it's April.
Okay,
it's
April was the target.
Yeah, but let me tell you that in remote viewing, in consciousness, in that field of consciousness, there is no real distinction between March 31st and, I mean, it's already April in Europe, right?
Yeah.
And so, and sometimes predictions like this can go, we look at the window to be about 90 days. So our feeling, we had a long conference call with our people before we put that out, and our feeling is that data indicates that the bloodbath is going to continue. April's still going to be tough. It's not going to rebound right away. That they're sucking some money out of us. That's what's happening, Joe. It's the big money boys. They got it pumped up, and there must be, I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but there must be some really powerful players that sucked up a lot of Bitcoin in the early days, and now they're doing their thing. They got everybody to put all their money in December, and how many they took, if you look at the market caps, I had it written down, they like 300 billion or 800.
Yeah, it went up to 8, it was over 800 billion at one point, which I think was around December or the very, very beginning of January, somewhere around there. We can look at it right now and
it's now what, 300? So they
right there, December or January 7th, excuse me. This is the entire global crypto market. $834 billion is pretty much the high, and that was January the 7th. Now, the funny thing is, my mom, she's psychic, and back here, everyone, we're all excited still. This is December 17th, 18th, 19th. Then we have this big drop, and this is December 22nd right here, this low. So literally on this low right here, we're all at dinner. My uncle's down, my cousins are down, big family thing. We're out at Outback Steakhouse having a dinner. My dad's like, oh my gosh, should we, get out of our positions in Litecoin? My dad has a small Litecoin position. My mom's like, nope, don't do that. It's, don't worry about it. It's just going to move around, but don't worry about it. So she told me, she's like, on that day, I did my prayer and meditation, and I got around the second week of January. So the first part of January, right around that second week, is with the day I'll unseal it and let you read it. I'm like, just give it to me now. She's like, no. I'm like, just give it to me now. She's like, no. So she wouldn't give it to me. I'm like, that's strange. So anyways, we had second week. There it is, January 8th. Literally the start of the second week, January 8th, and we have the all-time high. The entire market cap, insane. So anyway, so she said that's what I got as far as crypto. So don't be worried about it. So all I'm trying to tell people right this second who's hearing this about, well, what is this bloodbath thing he's talking about? We may see, like he just said, further destruction of the crypto market. How much further, none of us know. But the stuff that I heard in his video, that's private right now. It's a 20-minute video between him and Daz, and where they discuss what you saw and what I saw, back and forth to each other, and what they make of it. And they're honestly both confused. Like, we don't really know. Are we at the bottom? Like, did we just experience the bottom on the 30th of March? Because as you guys saw, look, here we are. I got the screen up. March 30th, here it is. We got down to 252 approximately, 252 billion. Right now, today, we're back up to 265, okay. But if you look back out to the last time we had $252 billion market cap, that was probably November, let's see. Yeah, November 23rd. So, you follow this line of the 250 billion line, we've not just touched it, now we've bounced off it. So it's possible that what they are waiting for in April may have just happened. like literally yesterday. It's also possible that it didn't happen yet, and they're gonna suck some more blood from us, like a big old fat mosquito.
Yeah.
Suck some more blood from us. So the question for all of you people, or the answer, you probably are going to be begging me to tell you, Joe, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell any? Are you going to hold? Here's the other side, all right? Dick Allgire, did a remote viewing session. He didn't know what it was, had no clue. He was given a target like he always does, or is always given, and it happened to be the Litecoin price. He had 4 things he could have drawn. Almost all of them were great except one. One was, if it's under $1,000, then draw this. The rest of them was like, oh, these are good numbers. I'd be happy with any of them. But the one he drew with unbelievable accuracy was the battleship. And the battleship means day before Christmas this year, 2018, Litecoin's going to be at least $3,000.
Did we show you the other work of the other viewers? A lot of the stuff is leaking out, and
I haven't got any of it.
This project, get interest in it, but it wasn't just me. It was 3 other viewers.
Yeah, and I only seen yours. Yeah. I'd love to see the other ones.
Oh, well, it was, yeah.
But
So
I remember what you said the day you got Daz's, I think. You said, Joe, I just saw Daz's session.
Yeah.
I just went out and bought a bunch more Litecoin. It was kind of your comment. So
I did.
The thing here is, people, we could see more downward movement, which again, if the market psychology here, we might only be over here somewhere. Like I said, I'm not sure where we are on this per se. And if this happens, I said this could be $80 Litecoin, in my opinion. That's all. It could be $5,000 Bitcoin. But it also, again, there's charts saying, hey, we could actually go back down to $3,000 Bitcoin. And I'm telling you, if we see those kind of prices, then you're talking $40 Litecoin again. Back when I was begging everybody last year, guys, it's cheap, get it right now. It's going triple digit. Cliff High says so, Yeah. And it happened. So they don't know what is going to happen. But some of the other stuff you described was almost like, I don't guess it was all related, was it?
Yeah, well, the one that I just did last night, the AC/DC concert, was cryptos in general. Like, is it a good time to buy? Well, of course it's a good time to buy.
Right, and it might be a lot better time to buy in April if more of a bloodbath happens. However, the general answer was, even right now as he's doing his session, it's a good time to buy.
Yeah.
Period. And then I take that in combination with what he said originally with the battleship thing, that session, which said at least $3,000 Litecoin. And I just have all these things pointing at it's going to be fine later on. Of course, we all want to make our moves now. Well, man, if it's going to be a bloodbath in April, I want to sell some now or sell half my portfolio or 25% or so, but what if you do that and the bloodbath was literally yesterday? It finished yesterday and that was it, the 30th, and we don't get to see that. But the other stuff you remote viewed that was part of that session, we haven't seen that yet, I'm pretty sure. So that's still to come, not necessarily the bloodbath part of it, but there's kind of the other stuff you talked about. But it almost reminds me of when you did the one about the Orlando Pulse nightclub deal shooting.
Yeah, similar.
Where you kind of drew that, and now you're drawing something not like that, but it just brought it back into my mind. Like, oh wow, I wonder if there's gonna be some kind of thing, and some kind of event or something that really kicks things off, like a big noticeable event for the world.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We didn't want to be coming out going, hold the presses, everyone stop, there's this horrid event coming in April. It's like we don't like try to be Chicken Little. Hey, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. So it's just a remote viewing session, and we'll do some more. The one that I'm really interested, the one that I really like, and I can't wait to interview Bix tomorrow, is the Bix mystery that we did. That one is so cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the whole story on that.
When I saw Daz's session on that one, I went, oh my God. And when I got feedback on mine, because I didn't know what it was, what is all this? I go, I don't know this. And then Bix told me some of the stuff. That's going to be a really cool presentation. We're going to put that out as a big release. We're going to do a nice job on that. Now, so we got a lot of stuff coming. Thanks for helping us out. And the bloodbath may continue, but I still believe I got into cryptos because the it's a sound thing. It's the money of the future. The people in charge, and this just shows that the people in charge the world is moving to this, and they're manipulating it. The big boys are. So it's yeah.
And they're okay with it because they're going to make their money on it.
Yeah. Well, they just sucked a lot of money out of a lot of people, right? Since December, they pump it up, dump it down, then they can come back in and buy, and but in the long term, does anybody? I don't know. Does anybody buy Litecoin or buy Bitcoin or Litecoin thinking, well, I'm going to make a lot of money? And well, I guess you were in December, but I'm doing it more as a long term thing.
Right. It should be looked at that. I think the issue was we had it starting to already run up pretty nicely in November. So then we're at Thanksgiving. Everyone's talking. It was one of the biggest things people talked about around the dinner table. At that point, because I remember doing videos saying, oh my God, if that's, because I'm seeing numbers coming in of how many people are joining this exchange and that exchange. It's like, oh my God, over Thanksgiving weekend, the exchanges were overloaded with new customers.
Yeah, I couldn't get on.
So I said, guys, do you have any idea what Christmas conversations are going to be like?
Yeah.
It's going to be insane, right? It'll be even worse than that. So that's why I think we had this massive run-up. So all the newbies who got in then, their minds are, I'm going to get in this thing today, and then, 3 weeks from now or a month from now, I'm going to be like rich, or I'm going to, double my money or whatever. And then they just realized over the last 3 months, okay, that's the wrong way to think. Maybe many of them got scared away. I don't know. But like you, I never got into cryptos either to just make a quick buck. I got really lucky on Veritasium because it turned out 3 weeks later the thing went crazy from $6 to over 120. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to cash out of that one and get, put a down payment on this house, So that's how I played that one. But even then I knew it was like, okay, they're not all going to do that. And I sat there and watched a whole bunch come that rest of that year, and it didn't happen like that, where 3 weeks later, you made a killing. So I think the average person should look at this as a normal investment mindset of, I'm going to get it now, later on it'll be good, get some more money, just keep going, treat it like a 401k, add a little more money to it, let the thing keep moving. But with this kind of volatility and crazy, activity, I can see why people get scared out and, the weekends get shaken off,
Well, what the advice I got from someone who I consider to be kind of an insider, that this was the person that helped me and kind of guided me, told me, Dick, buy 1 Bitcoin for you, buy 1 Bitcoin for your wife, get a wallet, put them in the wallet and just put it away. And then buy a 3rd Bitcoin and put that somewhere else and use that to play with. Buy Litecoin, buy other things. But the 2 Bitcoins, that's your long-term retirement. That will be long-term wealth. And it went up in December, and when I was looking to do this, it was around 12 to 15. And I said, I missed it as 12.15. He told me, no, you didn't miss it. He says, it's going to go down in February, and just buy it. It's going to be a nice little dip, and just buy. Don't worry about the next 2 or 3 months. They're going to be the reason one of the reasons it's difficult to get into the exchanges, I think, and I had a hell of a time when I was, because in Hawaii it's really tough. They're blocking all the small people. The whales are getting in. They're putting in big money. The big investors are getting in. So they're manipulating this. And I think a lot of the crypto people are thinking, well, we're going outside the banks and this is our own thing and there's not going to be manipulated. Well, it is.
One of the words my mom wrote on her note, when she said, we'll open this the second week or whatever, which she actually let me open it early, and like almost a week early, I think. So I opened it and told people, and sure enough, a few days later, the thing was hitting all-time highs. But on that note, she said something about after December, these 2 will be manipulated, or I forgot what the exact wording. I already threw it away by now, but I'd have to go watch my video again. And it said something about that these 2 would be manipulated or something. But the general feeling still was like, no, this is still going to be good though.
Yeah,
just you have to deal with it, But
yeah, I have one more message, because remote viewers, psychics, and people with some talent have been saying they want to help with our project, and we are going to put a page up on our website, which is cryptoviewing.com, and it's not really activated yet. You can go there and see kind of a little of the layout, but when we really launch it, We will have targets up, like help us out, join the cause, call for viewers. Here's a target ID. Use whatever method you have. Send it in, and we'll evaluate it. And we'll be paying people if they perform well. So it's a chance for viewers to make some money. So we will have that. There will be a section where you can try your hand. And if you just want to do it for fun, you can do it yourself, and then we'll make the target available a little bit later. So yeah, we're inviting people to join us. We'll have on that.
Good. That's good stuff.
Okay, well, I'm going to go play my guitar, man. I've been working so hard, and I got to get up and fly to Maui in the morning.
You need to finish the Crypto Blues song. I'll put the drum track on. We'll jam. I'll put our videos together.
You know,
just write some lyrics.
I need a drummer once in a while. I got
you covered.
Good. Okay. It'll be a hit. It'll be a YouTube hit. I'll write a crypto song. You play the drums.
Absolutely.
We'll record it.
That'll be cool.
Okay, so I'll check in tomorrow from Maui with Bix.
All right, it's all right. I can go ahead and upload this video for tomorrow morning. It's fine.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, whenever. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, excellent.
You can show that to a couple people that, if you got some people that need to see that, go ahead.
Okay.
That's all right. You have the permission to do that.
All
right, Joe. Hey, thank you for your hospitality and what you did for me. I really appreciate it. So.
Well, we're just getting started. I think once we get past, April and all that stuff, and whether we have an additional bloodbath or not, things will be good, and I think they'll start to appreciate some of the work you guys do. And there's a lot of people who don't want to believe in it, and it's this and that, but I think they may end up changing their minds, and as we move forward in crypto space and you guys, I think this whole thing, everything's going to come together. I think this is going to be a good thing, real good thing.
The world is moving to a new monetary system. This has been decided. If you look at what's happening in China and other parts of Asia, India, they're banning this is happening. Cryptocurrency is going to be the monetary system of the future, and this is the chance for you to get in so that you can have a comfortable life, so you don't have the boss sending you memos telling you what to do. You can live your own life. This is an opportunity. I believe that. I really do. And there's going to be some ups and downs, but
I think I feel like I just need to say this to everybody. If you got a couple extra dollars, like I know my buddy at work, Brian, he's like, man, maybe I'll go a little lower. It's 117, it's 120. He was like actually hoping, man, this can go to 90 or $100. That'll be great, because he's got some money he wants to throw at it. But I almost feel like everybody, just based off of what Dick sent me in that other video that we can't really show right now, we may in fact have some more downward pressure here in April. And if you've got a little cash on the sidelines and you're on the fence right now, I feel like I should tell you, wait, don't spend it right now, just in case this happens, and then you're going to get a really good deal. And if not, and you start to see, well, okay, we're first week, second week of April, they're already back over 130 Litecoin, Bitcoin's 8-something thousand again, maybe you just pull the trigger then. I think this might be worth waiting for to see if we get a little bit more downward pressure, and it's very, very possible. So.
Yeah, and it's a long-term thing. I don't know. I'm not in it to buy and sell and day trade and what's the newest ICO and all that. I have the wallet that I got. Some nice guy gave me right here, and I've got stuff in it, and I haven't opened it in a while. It's just like, there it is.
Yep.
It's got my stuff, and we'll see. Check in next year. Let's check in at Christmas time.
Exactly. Yeah. How about the day before Christmas? That's a nice date. Check my Litecoin numbers at that time.
Look at me. I'm telling the truth. I bought a bunch of Litecoin. I did.
I know you. Yeah. People listen to him. I know he did. And that was before this thing he just did with Daz and the whole April thing. It was before that. He's not upset that he did it. So
I'm not upset that I did it. I joke with my wife. We bought Bitcoin at 12,000. Okay, I'm not going to sell it now. It's like, okay, some numbers are different. I had my Exodus wallet up for a while, and like, oh, when it goes over 12, it went down to 9. I bought some at 9. I bought some, I bought a bunch, and it went up. Oh, it's going to hit 12,000. When it hits 12,000, I'm going to buy a guitar. And then it went, no guitar. But you know what? I'm going to buy a really nice guitar when it hits 120,000.
Yeah, tell me, you could buy like one old Jimi Hendrix, showroom signed guitar somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, Joe, it's always nice to talk with you,
Yeah.
Jay Snip. Thank you so much for the help you've been giving us, and we're going to get through this. Just don't worry about it. I guess there must be some people that are freaked out that put a bunch of money in when it was at 16,000.
Yeah, in Litecoin at 300 or whatever. I know couple people at work, same story. I just tell them, just be patient and wait, be patient and wait, be patient and wait. Because we didn't see these kind of run-ups early last year. It only really got crazy at the end of November to December. That's when it got crazy. Up until that time, it was just kind of steadily creeping, a little bit. It stayed flat for a while, then it'd go up a bit and stay flat. All the excitement wasn't there.
Everybody knows the story of Baron Rothschild, right? What he did with the Napoleon, saying that they gave a false news report that Napoleon had won the war and the stock market crashed. And Rothschild said, the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. And he bought up the whole English stock market at pennies on the dollar. So they run this up, and then when it goes down, they buy in, and they take the people that freak out and sell.
Right. It's only a loss if you sell.
Yeah.
If you wait, it doesn't become a loss because it's going to go back up. That's what this whole Wall Street cheat sheet is. It's a market cycle. Up, down, you're scared, you're angry, you're depressed. How long is this going to last? It's still going longer than it should. Okay, let me just take my loss and get out of here. And then the market cycle starts again, and you just step back and say, damn it, why did I sell that? Why am I so stupid? You go through all these emotions, and you don't realize there's this guy back here behind the curtain pushing buttons and doing stuff.
Absolutely.
And make you feel that way and make you react because he knows exactly how you humans, all of us humans react because he's one too. He knows just what to do.
They've been doing it with all the markets
forever.
And this is a big market. There is so much money that's going to move from the old economy into the new economy, from the old monetary system into the new monetary system. There's going to be a lot of money put in there. So don't worry. That's what I've been told.
Buy the dips and really buy the bloodbaths. Is what we need. We need to add that one in there. Buy the dips and really buy the bloodbaths when they show up. But I think if this one happens here in April, if there's really another really like, whoa, this is really depressing, I'm gonna say here on the record, I'd say it's the one. It's the final one. Now we start the cycle again because again I'm looking at the chart. It's telling me that the end of the cycle hasn't quite happened yet. Yeah. So.
I just sent a check to someone for a significant amount of money to buy more Litecoin. Just 4 days ago, I wrote a check for quite a bit of money. It's a good time to buy.
Yep.
So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. We'll see. We'll see. It's very interesting stuff, man. Yeah. So I'll pop back in. We'll let you know when our big rollout is of our big new thing. We're kind of like doing a soft opening, letting out a little here, a little there, and let's see. Because I know crypto people. They want to. Well, what can you tell me? I don't want to be entertained. I don't want to hear you tell me you're going to tell me something later. Like tell me something now. So yeah. So we'll get right to that. Yeah. And don't sing.
Oh, he's going to sing. He's going to play guitar. We're about to jam. We're about to jam. Jay Snip and Dick Allgire live in concert.
Yeah. Okay, I got to go. Jay Snip, we'll talk to you later. Nice talking with you, man.
All right, brother. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.